Are you looking for the fastest growing MLM in 2023? Hey, folks, I'm Smiling Stu Sutherland from Get Started Home Business, coming to you from Battle Creek, Michigan, home of Tony the Tiger. Now, folks, there are a lot of MLM companies out there or network marketing companies, and they make it purposely difficult to compare. Typically, they have high costs to start, $200 or more in some cases. Product prices are inflated so that people at the top of the chain can make more money. Large purchase quotas, $150 a month or more. All this leaves you pitching a product and a program that you don't feel good about. Well, LiveGood is changing all of that. They're disrupting the network marketing industry, which is why I think that LiveGood is the fastest growing MLM company in 2023. Let's take a look. So what makes LiveGood so different? Well, for starters, they work on a price club model similar to Amazon, Sam's, or Costco. $9.95 monthly membership fee, $40 to start. Top quality health and wellness products. Let's take a look at some of them. Right there shows you all the product line. They've got multivitamins, D3, magnesium, protein, super greens, super reds, CBD oil, and all manufactured to the highest of standards. Now, let's take a look at how they compare to some other products. Okay, well, for starters, the Super Reds product. A lot of people using a product like that. And you'll notice that it runs with LiveGood $18 for the member price, compared to an Organifi at $69.95 or $39.95 for Super Beach, which I've seen advertised on TV. Let's take a look at a Walmart price. Their product, Total Beats, runs $14.98, so slightly less expensive on that product than LiveGood. Now let's take a look at the Super Greens. Okay, a lot of people using a product like that. Compares to an Organifi, an AG1 at $69.99 or $19.99. Again, member price for LiveGood, $18. Let's take a look at Walmart. $19.98 for a similar product. So LiveGood actually beats Walmart by $1.98 on that one. Protein powder. Okay, let's take a look at that. A lot of people use protein shakes throughout the day. LiveGood, $22 compared to $59.99 or $62.95. And let's even take a look at Walmart pricing on that one. $23.48, so $1.48 more for the Walmart product. So LiveGood's product pricing is very good. So now let's take a look at their compensation plan. Okay. Well, for starters, when you sign up with LiveGood, you've got an ability to sign in and get a position reserved for you while you have a chance to check out the company. Now, once you decide to join and you pay your initial startup fee, then they set you in a matrix above the people who haven't made that decision yet. Now, then after that, they put you in a 2x14 forced matrix there, and that shakes out down below. And let's just kind of take a look at the compensation plan on it. Okay. Well, for starters, you can see that they've got fast start commissions that are basically 50% of the initial startup. So when you're paying $49.99 to get started, you sign somebody up underneath you, and you're immediately going to get a $25 commission off of their $49.95, or let's just call it $50 to make it easy. So you're going to get a $25 commission on that. So that means by signing up just two people, you've made your money back. And from that point on, you're in profit. Now they've got it set up to where you could actually sign up and never sign up anybody and just basically enjoy your discount on the products, and you'll still end up making money. So basically the way that works is you get that 50% startup bonus all across the first level, plus you get additional startup bonuses on the folks that are further down. So by signing up just two people, you end up being bronze and you start enjoying that additional commission. Now they will pay out down to level 12 if you don't do anything. And if you don't do anything at all, you stand the potential of making $2,047.50 a month just by using what they call spillage. So in other words, when a level fills up, people end up getting placed below you. So eventually, even if you don't sign up anybody, your matrix will fill up. Now, once that happens, you have a tendency or potential to make that kind of money. Now, however, just by signing up 2 people, you then become a bronze, and that just takes you down to level 13. And that in and of itself doubles the amount of money you can make on a monthly basis to $4,095.50. So now I know that all seems almost too good to be true, that you could enter in and not do anything except pay your $9.95 and get discounts on your products and still make money. But I can prove to you mathematically how that works. I took the time to do this before I signed up because I wanted to make sure. So if you look, level 1 has 2 people on it. So your level 1 has the 2 people below you. So the next level has 4 people because each level doubles in size. So if you take your level 1 and your level 2 and you add them together, by the time you're at level 2, you have 6 people in your chain. And that continues on down, adding one level to the next. And so then by the time you actually get down to the level 12, there's 8,190 people in your company that are below you. Okay. So out of 8,190 people, you receive 2.5% of each of those people. So 2.5% of their monthly $10 fee is, or $9.95 fee, but let's call it $10 to make it easy. 2.5% of that is 25 cents. So if you take 25 cents times the 8,190 people that are in your section, that's $2,047.50. And again, you can see the math there if you double and go to level 13. And at that point, your program is basically free. And then I went ahead and included what happens if you get to diamond down there, where you actually start making 16,000 a month. And then let's go back to the compensation plan we were talking about. So that proves to you mathematically that you can actually make money that way. So let's continue on down to the matching bonuses. Okay. Well, matching bonuses, once you've gotten bronze or above, you get matching bonuses for the levels below you. So you make additional money based upon what the levels below you are making. So for instance, the people that you personally enrolled in your first generation, you get 50% of what they're making. Well, if they're superstars and they're making big money, let's say they've got $1,000 commission coming that month or that month. Well, then your commission is going to be 50% of that. You're going to get an additional $500 in yours. So that's way number 3 of the 6 ways you can make money. Number 4, retail commissions. So if you just sell product at retail, not at club prices, you don't make commissions on anything that is sold at club pricing because those people have paid their membership fee. But if you sell product for retail to people who aren't club members, then you receive a 50% commission on that. So, and then as you get more people in your line, you receive potential portions of their commissions as well. So that's way number 4. So way number 5 is what they call an influencer bonus. And that's one that I probably personally am never going to get. But that's where you would say influence a business to purchase a large quantity. So it's for quantity purchases. So I don't know, maybe you're working with a chiropractor and they buy a large quantity of CBD that they then turn around and sell to their people. Well, you know, that is a retail sale and you would receive the retail influencer bonus on that. Okay. And then the diamond bonus pool. Well, if you make it all the way up to diamond, they actually get a pool of 2% of the company's sales and membership fees. And then they each get to partake in 2% of that pool. So that's just the 6th way that you can make money if you really go crazy and get yourself up to diamond, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to. But certainly just by getting a few people under you, you make tremendous amounts of additional money. And the nice thing about this is you don't have the potential of people dropping out underneath you the way you would with a typical MLM, because the cost to stay in the membership is so much less. It's just $9.95 a month. So let's take a look at what they give you when you do sign up. Well, for starters, they're going to give you 3 websites for you. The first one is the product website for selling products. The second one is the tour page, which we're going to show you here in just a second. And then the third one is the retail page. So if you were selling retail products to people, that would be that page. They also have a bunch of training for you. For starters, they have the weekly cutoff Zoom meetings and the weekly recognition Zoom meetings. Those all will bring you up to date on where the company is, as well as training to help you succeed. And then also on Mondays, they have, no, I've got the wrong page on there. Let me get that corrected for you real quick here. We want, see if we got the right one here. Well, anyway, the other one has Lisa Goodkin and Ryan Goodkin, who are the product development folks, and it's a training seminar or training Zoom that they do every Monday to give you product training. So the company's being led by some real network marketing professionals. Ben Glinsky is the CEO. He actually left network marketing because he was tired of the way that it was going, and then came back in out of retirement to start this company because they just didn't like the way network marketing was working. Nader Kazan is this gentleman right here. He is the head of network marketing, and so he's responsible for all that. And then lastly, this is the tour page. If you are interested, this is the page you would go to, watch the video. I would recommend, with people joining as fast as they are, I'd go ahead and fill out the thing and get a chance to look at the company so you don't lose your position in the meantime. So anyway, that's pretty much the Live Good opportunity. So that's why I think Live Good is the fastest growing MLM in 2023. Now, if you think Live Good might be a good option for you, I'd like to extend an invitation for you to join our team, the Live Good Crusaders. Now, for more information, go ahead and go to fastestgrowingmlm.com, put your email and so forth in there. You're going to see some of the great things that I've got to help the folks in our team to succeed. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me. And anyway, that's the Live Good opportunity. Again, I think it's the fastest growing MLM in 2023. Thanks for your time. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Smiling Stu out. Have a great night, folks.